Namaste. Welcome, beautiful souls. Today I am doing a reading regarding the World card. If the number 21 is your number for 2024, this is a reading for you. Those of you who also work with or have a curiosity about the planet Saturn, this reading may also resonate. As well, this is a card that is connected to the number 10s through Malkut. It is a card of completion, retirement, and so 2024 is a year for you of retirement or graduation or a major milestone in life. This may be your reading as well too, so welcome. My name is Sadhana, and I am a tarot reader and teacher, and it's my pleasure to be here. I've been doing this for several years now, doing a reading for each of the tarot cards, looking ahead to the energy of 2024, looking ahead to the year, upcoming year. And this year I'm doing it a little bit differently. And this is inspired through the many courses that I've been teaching and my own curiosity with the mandala of connections that have been layered on the tarot. And I want to also say that I never want to force these layers. They are, they're there if they resonate. And so, yeah, we can talk about all kinds of things, mythology and chakras and planets and the Kabbalah. And sometimes these layers just fit so beautifully and we understand these universal connections. And other times it doesn't seem to hit the mark. And so, yeah, so I don't force it. This card, I will be starting with the Saturn card in the reading today, and the reason for that is through through the Thoth Inspired series, but also through teaching Tarot Foundations, to just really starting to understand and question my own connections with the planets and how these teachings resonate through the cards. Astrology was studied long before paper was ever created, and there must have been, of course, there was divination before paper was created, but it's added such a layer of intrigue for me. I hope that you also can feel inspired through this. Yeah. This, in the Tarot de Marseille, and this was very closely followed in Pixie's artwork. We have in the four corners of this card the four evangelists, Matthew, Mark, Luke, and John. This was an extension applied to the four fixed astrological signs of Taurus and, sorry, I have to go around the clock, Taurus and Libra. Here, I can hold this up for you. Taurus in the bottom left, and then Leo in the bottom right, Scorpio in the upper right, and Aquarius in the upper left, moving in a counterclockwise direction as the astrological wheel is read. And there's something about this as well. There's a paradox to this card in that we have these four anchor points. It's as if we are reminded of a foundation, a stability, something that perhaps is holding us in place. And yet this magical mandorla opens up for us to graduate through to something new and something fresh. We look back, we smile, we dance in joy, and we move through and we move on. I think this card more than anything says job well done. You've done and you have completed a lot, and recognize yourself for that. It's not about whether every project was completed and everything was done in a way that you expected it to be done. I think this is an acknowledgement of you in every way. And so take this year to, I mean, this would be a great year just to travel for pleasure, to enjoy life, maybe to take a couple months off and be really good to yourself. And I know that is a luxury that most people can't afford, but how could you do that without, in what way could you celebrate yourself and honor yourself? There has been a theme that's been arising about that through other readings, and I wonder if 2024 is a year to say, you know what, I've been through some major challenges, and this year I'm going to just live life and honor it and be in the beauty and the mystery and the magic of it. There is a really amazing world card that has an orrery. Sorry, I don't want to sneeze in the mic. An orrery on it. Orrery. It's in the Slow Tarot, and I love looking at orreries where you see the planets all sort of moving in space and time, and this dance, this mandala of life, three-dimensionally. You know, a lot of these mandalas have been portrayed psychically, sometimes with a crystalline object. I'm thinking of the Sri Yantra, which is a mandala that I work with. You can get them in a three-dimensional form. It's like, it's one thing to meditate on Metatron's cube on a two-dimensional piece of paper. It's another thing to meditate on it as a Merkaba or something in a three-dimensional form. And then it takes on more energy. This is about expanding perception. It really is expanding perception. Now, in these cards, often there is DNA. Sometimes there is a vesica piscis, and the shape of the mandorla is an almond, like we see when we join two circles. And so the symbol of the vesica piscis is definitely in the forefront here. So there's this idea of a complete self union, this theme that really parades us throughout the tarot of knowing our solar feminine and our lunar masculine and being empowered in every way and loving and living in all aspects of ourself and not denying who we are, coming together in this energy of the vesica piscis is really, really beautiful. And the figure that has been portrayed in the world card, if there is a human in the card, has taken a whole array of forms through the history of the tarot, from a rather and I think it's debatable whether it is an androgynous figure or it is a rather buff, built-up masculine man with long hair. So whether it is an androgyny, whether it is a man, whether it is Jesus, whether it is the hanged man taken on into another form, it doesn't really matter, because all of these aspects are us, within us. And as we move through this beautiful energy, I think the best thing this year is to embrace everything. Embrace everything. Now, I had this random idea, random thought, and that was um, there are pieces of our childhood, of our teenage years, of our past that we perhaps haven't completed. And I wonder if any of this is going to come up in this reading. And I feel like it would be important as you look back to reach out your hand and make sure that you take the younger version of yourself with you. I was just seeing this in my mind's eye. As you move forward, make sure that you take all of you with you. You are complete. You are perfect exactly as you are. This is exactly where you are meant to be. And this is another important message of this card. There's a layer of protection here that's really quite extraordinary as well. It feels like Spirit is strong and with you in every way. The ancestors are walking hand in hand with you. They are, because of your great work, because of all of the amazing things you have done, Spirit is, you're surrounded by that energy. And there's this vortex of power that is with you. So don't deny those magical experiences that happened this year. I think there is be grateful for each and every one of them as they present themselves, and know that you are and have been always co-creating this experience with Spirit. Yeah. Shall we draw some cards? I wanted to come back on yesterday, the judgment reading. The way that I had drawn the cards and done the first operation and taken the cards from the fire pile, I was sitting and looking at the cards that didn't appear in the reading. And there was another five, that it was the Five of Cups, and there was some other very potent cards, and I almost came back on, but I can't do more than I'm doing. But I want you to know that that was a powerful reading yesterday. All right. Feet on the ground, center the body, take a breath in, take a breath out. All is well. This card is connected to threes by the reduction of the numbers. So there is a mysterious connection to the Hanged Man, not only in the shape of the figure that is going through the mandorla, but numerologically, to the energy of the Empress. And if you're working with the final numbers, of course, this is a 1. This is a beginning. This card is everything. You are everything, and let's celebrate that. Big transformation. So this is the little change card, the little wheel card, 2 of Pentacles. If we allow If we just allow this transition to happen organically, all will be revealed, all will unfold as it is meant to unfold. 8, justice. If you're working with justice as your 8 year, this will be especially potent. But I think as the card of adjustment and karma, this is supporting that message, that idea, that idea of the Vesicapiscus, that this is all harmonizing now, and this harmony is due to your attention and your great care. Mercury is the daughter of Pentacles, so there's a softness and a connected energy here. Sun of Cups in the Moon position. 10 of Wands in the Earth position, so we have a 10, a card of completion. And the Mother of Wands in Mars. I'm really, these two cards look so good together. I really like this depiction of the Mother of Wands, a fierce protector of that which I have created. And this fits. I was going to say this almost makes me cry, but in your heart of hearts, feel, claim that ownership for what you have created. There's this play here of, I need to go out and I have things to prove, and I want to continue to own my leadership and my charisma and be out there. But there's these moments, these really important times, and also those eggs in the center represent you, and what you have created is you. What you have created is this beautiful version of yourself. And so there's this idea of, sometimes we do need to turn in and look after that in order for you to continue on your path. This is in the Mars position, so it's a dynamic energy, Queen of Wands in the Mars position, that divine feminine energy standing alongside her counterpart as a warrior, as a leader, as someone who is committed to change and taking on adversity. She recognizes, and that's where the cup part balances all of this. She recognizes that the need to turn in is so very important and to protect herself. This card has come up a few times, and I'm really appreciating the way that Kim has drawn it. Another 3. Wow. Okay. And this is in the Jupiter position, and what a beautiful alignment with the idea of a portal opening up, opportunities arising. You have set everything in place, and now it's time for you to listen and to observe, and to there is a pause in this 21st card. It's not like you're standing there waiting for something to happen, but it's an honoring. It really is. It's an honoring of where you are. It's like, wow, look at what I've done. Look at all that I've been through. It's, it would be a really good year to start writing your autobiography. It would. It would be amazing. It would be amazing. Um, Before I go on to part two, I just want to mention that at the beginning of the year, if you're watching these readings and you are studying the tarot, this would be a really good time to dive into a course such as this. I have a few tarot courses in my shop, and I think that what I'm going to do as a bit of a promotion is offer the first class for free. So I will be figuring out how I can do that and how I will advertise that. But if you are interested in my Tarot Foundations class, just know that it is all that I'm sharing here with you. It's not about teaching cards in isolation. It's not about learning what the world card means. It's learning about how to build connections in the tarot and deepen understanding with that. So you can look out for that. And there is a ton of documents that go with this. And I have, in this particular iteration of the class, I have a few more classes to record. But what I am thinking is that I will continue to build on this class. And there is a playlist, and I will continue to add bits and pieces to it. I feel like it's a body of work that will continue to grow, and you have an opportunity to comment in all of the videos, and I will always respond. And some of them have prompted special videos, and it's really a unique offering. So if you've thought about it, go to my website, have a look. Okay. All right, so I'm going to go into a little bit deeper in this reading. I want to talk about that Ten of Wands as well. And if you would like to follow along, here is the link to part two. Take good care. Namaste.